Yo, what is up? This is Legacy on TCG, and I'm coming with you with my Lyrilucs deck profile, or Lyrilucs. And I really don't know how you pronounce these girls' names, but yeah, what this deck is about is special summoning level 1 monsters to make level 1 plays with your XYZs, or your singles off of other stuff, but yeah, let's get started with the deck profile. First up, I have 3 Lyrilucs Combat Spell. Now, what this card does is once this card is special summoned, now this card is your searcher of the deck, can search up other Lyrilucs monsters. So, once this card is special summoned, you can search out another Lyrilucs, and that's when you get your Sapphire or Swallow, or your other Lyrilucs monster that you want out. And he has the other effect when the XYZ material is attacked hit. Your opponent cannot target this card. These have the same effect as Zodiac, like a girly version of Zodiac. But your opponent cannot, like I said, your opponent cannot target this card with card effect, so it's pretty good. It is searchable, and you can't target this card once the material is on it, so that's pretty good. Next up is run 3 copies of Lyrilucs Sapphire Swallow. This card is really good, and once you know more of this card, you can, or once you have another Lyrilucs monster on board, you can special summon this card and one other level 1 winged beast type monster on the field. So that's pretty good. They can make love for you rank 1 plays, or rank 1 XYZ summon plays, and other stuff as well. Next up, I won 3 Lyrilucs Turquoise Wobbler. What this card does is when you have no monsters on the field, you can special summon this card, and if you do, you can special summon one other winged beast level 1 card on the other side of the field. It's pretty good. If you start off with this guy, it's pretty good. Next up, I won 3 copies of Rapid Plain Lanius. What this card does is once you normal him, you can take damage, and if you have another one and another copy of him on your hand, you can special summon that copy. So it's pretty good once you have all your sparrows, your Lyrilucs, and you have Lyrilucs, and you have this. You have Lyrilucs Sapphire Swallow. You can special summon one Pain Lanius, and then you can, if you have another Pain Lanius in your hand, you can special summon right off of that. So that's pretty cool. So that's it for your main engine for your level 1s. Next up, for our other level 1s, we have 1 Effect Baler, really good to negate stuff, and she's a level 1 tuner, so that's pretty good as well. 1 Fusion Parasite. What this card does is once you special summon this card, or normal him, I think it's special summon, but you can use it as a substitute for any of your regular fusion summon. Like you're trying to get a what's that card's name? Lyrilucs Independent Nightmare out. You can like use him instead of a Lyrilucs monster to special summon your Independent Nightmare when you have assemble Nightmare out on the field. So I can get some cool combos with that. Next up, I want 1 Maxi, because of that one. Yeah, it sucks, but you gotta have that 1 Maxi in that deck, because it's a really good card to draw. Next up, I'll run 2 Ghost Ogres and Snow Rabbits. I think 2 is just fine in the deck. It's really good. It's going up in price as well, so you might want to pick yours up as soon as possible. Yeah, it's pretty good. I run 1 Predaplant Ophrya Scorpio, and 1 Predapant. Lyrilucs, not Cobra. Now I don't have the other cards because I had 3 of these, but I think you had to have 3 of him or 1 of him, and I don't have the other 2 of him. But what this card does is once this card is normal summon, you can special summon the other Predaplant Cobra, and then once a Cobra is special summon, you can get a poly organization from the deck to your hand and make your fusion plays. So that's pretty cool. It's like Terra Top and Take It on board, but in fusion you get your fusion stuff out instead of just synchro and overlay. Next up, I want 1 Garna. That's the protector of the deck. Like if you have no monster on the field and you see him in your hand, what this card does is when the opponent attack you directly, you can special summon him in defense position. And since he has 2 times in defense, most monsters can't really get over that unless they like do a whole bunch of combos and you have a big boss monster out. But kind of really good for defense in star games. Next up, I ran 3 copies of Bababoon. Now what this card does is, I think all you guys already know what this card does. So what this card does is when you normal summon him, you can draw 1, and if you don't, and if you need it, and if you don't need it, you can put it in the bottom or the top of your deck. And if you do, you put something else on the bottom top of your deck. What his other effect is, though, I don't know if you know, the other effect is once he is destroyed by battle, you can special summon as many Bababoons as you want in the deck. So I think that's pretty cool. Next up, for the spells, I run 3 1-for-1. Now this card is really good. What this card does is you can put 1 of your monster in your hand in the grave when you activate this card, and then you can special summon 1 level 1 monster from your deck. So that's why I run 3 1-for-1s. This card is really good. You have to have this card in your deck. Next up, I run 2 Poly for the fusion. 1 instant fusion for Independent Nightmare. 1 of my bodies is shared. If you don't know what this does, you can pay 15,000 life points. You can negate the activation of any Storming, Metaphors, or anything that would target your monsters to get destroyed by battle. You can just flip this, and it's a quick effect too, so you can just flip this and negate anything that will destroy your monster by battle. I run 2 MSTs. I run 2 Swords of Revealed Light for the star game to get your combos out, and you can attack them directly once you waste your XYZ monster, which I will get to in a second. You can like stall out, and having 2, you see them a lot, so you'll probably pop this or get asked if they know what your deck does. So that's pretty good. Next up, for the traps, I want 1 Heartbeat Featherstorm. I want to get more of these because it's really good for the deck as well. What this card does is when you flip it on their turn, they can negate any activation of a monster effect. That's pretty good. I run 2 Phoenix Chains to stop the big monster from attacking because you don't want them attacking you. 2 Compulse because Karen's gone, and Karen would be good in this deck anyway. And 1 Number Wall. What this card does is once you have an XYZ monster out, they can't target it or they get destroyed by battle. So that's pretty cool. Next up is for your extra deck. On the extra deck, I run 3 Lyrilucs and Summer Nightmare. Now, what this card does is this card is really good. What this card does is once you XYZ into this card with your Lyrilucs monster, this card gains 200 attack for every XYZ material attached to it, and it can attack that many times of how many XYZ it has on it. So yeah, 3 XYZs, it can attack 3 times. And so yeah, that's pretty good for step. Next up, I want 1 Sylvan Princess Sprite. This card does, and then the level 1 aim, and it has 1800 attack, which is really good for level 1 XYZ. And what this card does is when you detach one material from it, you can draw a card, and if that card is a spell or a trap card, you can add that card to your hand. That's pretty good. One baby Trigon, because you can make your other monster attack directly, and it's level 1, so it's pretty good. And one battle cruiser, Dithos. Sorry about pronouncing these names wrong. Seems like I say it. But I use this because I have a lot of level 3s that can special summon each other. So you have 3 level 3 monsters, and once you ditch one XYZ material to this card inflict damage to you directly by how many cards you have in your hand, in your opponent's hand. So as you have 5 cards in your hand, that's 200 for each card they have in your hand, so it's pretty good. And then one Lyrilucs Independent Nightmare. What this card does, and once she is special summoned, she gains with this card is fusion XYZ on the field material whose original name includes Lyrilucs. You can increase this card level by the number of XYZ material that monster had. That card gains attack equal to level times 500. So it can power this person up like crazy, and after that, unaffected by card effect, once per turn you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's level times 500. So you can direct attack him, your opponent, and times 500. So that's pretty good. So that is it for this Lyrilucs deck profile. I hope you guys like and enjoy, and I will be testing this deck out for you guys. I'll make a video about how my Blue Eyes deck went, but I will be testing this deck out as well at my locals I go to. So I'll be making videos about how the deck went, how it functioned, and how it did in the locals I go to. So I hope you guys like and enjoy, and sub for more TCG content and pack openings and stuff like that. So yeah, this has been Lucky 7 TCG. I'll see you in one of my next deck profiles on one of my next pack openings. And I hope you have a great day. Peace.